Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna make the beef sweetbreads with the beer marinade. So let me give you the ingredients. So for our ingredients for the beef sweetbreads, remember we did a video previously on how to make the sweetbreads. We make the ones with the wrapping bacon and the ones Mexican style with the onions and jalapenos. So now we're gonna make this on the grill. So I got these ones on the skewer like this, in a metal skewer. And we're gonna grill them this time. We're not gonna saute, we're not gonna braise, we're just gonna grill them. So we're gonna marinate these sweetbreads on beer. So we're gonna need one package of the sweetbreads. And what you're gonna do, we're just gonna cut them in quarters like this, like an inch, like that. And we're gonna marinate them on beer. You can marinate them in anything you like. This occasion is going to be marinade on beer. We're going to need any kind of beer that you like. It's going to be up to you what kind of beer you want to use. Some Worcestershire sauce. It's going to be about 1 tablespoon or so. Some soy sauce also. And some Maggi seasoning. Okay. And also I'm going to use the Montreal seasoning. Right. So, and the juice of the lemon or lime, whatever you want to use. Then we're just gonna put them here on the bowl, and I'm gonna come back and show you the next step. I'm just gonna rinse my hands. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna marinate our sweetbreads with the juice of the lemon or the lime. Like I said, it's optional. And then we're gonna add some of the seasoning. You can put any seasoning that you like. I'm gonna use this Montreal seasoning, and you can add as much as you need. I put already about 1 tablespoon of marinade or seasoning. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I already put one for the Spanish version. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Same thing. I add something before for the Spanish version. And some of the Maggi seasoning. Right? And then we're just gonna let it marinate. You can let it marinate overnight if you like, or as many time that you need. And then you're gonna add the beer of your choice. You can add any kind of beer that you like. And then just let it marinate overnight or 3 to 4 hours. And also I'm gonna add some of the scallions that I'm gonna grill. So I'm gonna put them in here. Right? And then we're just gonna let it marinate for about 3 to 4 hours, or like I said, you can let it marinate overnight. And then we're gonna come back and make our skewers or blades. Alright, so we're gonna come back in about half an hour or 2 hours until they're ready, and show you the next step. Okay, so now we're gonna, as soon as you're done with the marinade, we're gonna put them in the skewers. I'm gonna use this metal skewers, and I'm just gonna put them right here. You can use the bamboo if you want. It's gonna be optional, up to you. And you can add vegetables also, like making kebabs, same way. But I don't want to do this with these ones because they're gonna take a little bit longer, and I don't want my vegetables to overcook. But I also have some beef and chicken skewers or kebabs. I'm gonna show you now, but I just want to show you this one so that way you know how to make the sweetbreads in a different way, right? And then we're just gonna add more seasoning or spices to this one. Okay, you can add any choice that you like, any brand. So this one I'm gonna put them in the grill. But I also have these skewers here, or kebabs, with the metal blade. So the leftovers from the onions, the bell peppers, the zucchini that I use in this recipe, I'm gonna use it to make my rice. And also I was making a video on how to marinate the carne asada or the Mexican barbecue meat. This is a skirt steak, and I marinate the same way that I did with the sweetbreads. With the beer, the salt, the pepper, the seasoning, and then you just let it marinate. Okay, as much time that you need. You can let it marinate for a couple hours, overnight, as long as you need. So in the meantime, I got this recipe going, so that way you can see, you know, what I'm doing. And also with the leftovers of the bell peppers and the peppers and the onions, I'm making a brown rice, so that way I can utilize my vegetables and also serve my sweetbreads. I'm gonna use a bit of brown rice and then put my sweetbreads on top. So that way you can stay tuned for my next video and the recipe. And we're gonna go ahead and start my grill, and then we're gonna cook them over there and show you, you know, how to make them. Then come back and finish them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my upper rack, and I'm gonna put them in here. So over here they're gonna cook indirectly, okay, with just with the steam and the heat. And then you can always cover them, you know, close the lid so that way they cook evenly, and let them cook for about, I would say 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna start, you know, rotate them once in a while, and then come back and show you the final dish. So what I did, I put my rest of the skewers on the top, and then these ones I just put them on the bottom indirectly, you know, not on the direct flame. So I'm just putting it on top of the rest of the meat. As they're cooking, they also are smoking it with the same juices, so they're gonna start to smoke also and cook in the same time. As you can see, these ones, a little piece that got stuck on the bottom, it's almost done. As you can see, it's really soft. So we're gonna come back, you know, and finish them directly on the grill, so that way they get a nice golden brown color. You can play with the temperature like this, so that way they don't overcook and they're not undercooked either, so that way they're cooked evenly, right? So we're gonna come back and finish them. You can see now, you know, they're more like directly to the flame. So what I'm doing is just slowly bringing them to the heat, like direct heat. So I had it over here, and then slowly just rotate them to the heat. As you can see, still low on the bottom. But you can always, if you like them, you know, medium well, it's up to you. But this one, slowly, I'm just gonna keep bringing them to the high heat, okay? But as you can see, they're done. They just melt in your mouth. So I got my other skewers over here, my chicken, my steak kebabs, my costillitas, some skirt steak, and then I'm gonna serve this with some brown rice and vegetables, and then we're gonna come back and show you the final presentation. Okay, now as you can see, you know, my sweetbreads, they're already done, and I'm gonna plate them on top of my brown rice and vegetables with some Mexican head cheese quesadillas. This is a corn tortilla with a head cheese and fresh Oaxaca cheese or mozzarella. You can use mozzarella if you want. So now we're just gonna put them on top right here. As you can see, they're done. And you can serve it however you want, you know. So hopefully you guys like this video on how to make the marinade beer sweetbreads Mexican style. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook, Chef Alex Perez, and also on YouTube. And enjoy. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Thank you.